AGP World, AGP Universe, we back again. They thought we was gone. Nah, we was on vacation. Here we are again, back with the team, back with the squad. What's going on with y'all? Everybody ready to go attack these new adventurous topics we got?
Ready.
Yes.
Very invested. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go do it. Oh, Jeezy for Sheezy. What's going on with you?
Woo! Man, y'all didn't see me, man. I was over looking around like, is the camera on? Nah, we here, man. You know, we're back at it again. We still living, we still loving life, man. The family AGP, Mr. Razor, Cherie, Sean, and Lola B coming back from Carnival. The recovery is real.
Real out there in them streets.
Yo, it just happened to be back, man. You know, get back discussing these topics, and you know, she was true out there and was not.
Facts. We got to do that. We got to do that. Lola B, the Carnival Queen. What's going on with you? Hey, tell us that you had too many fun at Carnival without telling us.
Woo! Look at that one, boy.
Don't tell nobody.
I'm
so happy. I missed y'all.
Missed you too. We missed you too.
Happy Thursday, everyone.
Lola got a different energy though, boy.
Yes.
Carnival energy. Woo!
I'm not drunk anymore though. I'm sober now.
Sober energy.
But I'm excited. I am excited to be back. Good little break. Everybody needs a break, but now we back. We back in here with it.
Back like we never left.
Yes.
You know? How was it? Well, we'll talk about that more after we do the introduction. We'll ask you about your carnival in this
endeavors.
Mr. Razor.
Yes.
My brother.
Guess who's back? Back again. Weatherman is back. Tell a friend.
Yeah, we needed some warning from you, weatherman.
Listen, man, I know y'all been missing. Listen, we took a little break, and I'm back to give live and update weather report. So, you know, let's hate and let's keep the hating down on the weather.
I just want to know what happened with the storm. That's all. They didn't tell us it was going to blow up here like that.
Well, you know, look, they closed our school for nothing. You know, once again, thanks to Virginia. You know, but we didn't get anything crazy, and school was closed. These kids should have been in school, but you know,
half a tree fell down in my backyard.
Hey, the wind was blowing a little extra hard at your yard, man.
Yeah, man. Man had to come with a chainsaw to cut something up. I'm like, whoa. I didn't get a warning on that one.
Hey, man, you see, you didn't call. You know, all you had to do was send a text, something, man. I'd have let you know. I'd have let you know the tree was gonna blow down too. I'm accurate like that.
Well, you the weatherman. You shouldn't even have to call you. Why? What's going on with you?
So you said all I had to do was call or text.
Hey, I wasn't live. You know, I couldn't spread my.
That fool so dedicated, he texts the weather out. Cherie.
Hola, familia.
¿Cómo está?
Nosotros estamos de vuelta. That means we are back in business. I'm so excited. I missed y'all so much.
I missed you too.
Yes, I missed y'all so much. I'm excited. Like I said, I am very invested in these topics. So
I see you got a lot of energy towards it.
Yes, we not
even backstage. You going on?
We ain't gonna waste no time. We ain't gonna waste no time.
She ready to go. She's ready to go.
Let's go.
Shout out to everybody that's out there on the live. Please go ahead and hit like. Please go ahead and also share with your share on your social media platforms, share with your friends, jump in the comment section, get live with us. You know how it goes. We're here again, man. Lola B was out there at Carnival weekend. I saw you out there. I saw you on some pictures out there, Lola. You was ready for the road and all type of stuff.
I saw her too. I was like, Lolita living her best life.
I had a magnificent time.
Nice.
I really did. It was great. Yeah, it was really
All
great.
I heard from Lola was head, shoulder, knees, and toes. Head, shoulder, knees, and toes. That's all.
Yeah, if any videos come out later,
and that's how you know she had a ball. She using words like that.
Lola said maybe some secret recordings out there.
She said it was not her.
It wasn't me. You know, like every year it'd be like that. Like 3 weeks later, somebody be texting me like, "Is this you?" No,
Just pull a Shaggy on him. Just hey, wasn't
me.
It wasn't me.
Like it was Blue Fenders.
Like I didn't even go there, so it wasn't me.
Allegedly.
right. I'm innocent. Okay.
Let's not forget the great time we had linking up together. The AGP fam was together. September. We out here in these streets. We was outside. We was outside. We had a ball.
We had a time that night.
Yes, we did.
It was some good times.
I was celebrating my sooner to get to the grave day.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, come on.
There you go.
Yeah. But I mean, it was good to have friends and people around. Shout out to my peeps that made it possible. You guys are the true MVPs. Y'all been seeing what's been going on in the news. Y'all been seeing what's going on out there on social media. It's been crazy out here. We got this Kanye West again. It's like, man. Now we got 50 Cent and his little jackass son.
That guy like the sword. That guy Kanye is like the sword that doesn't stop hurting, man.
And
the sword that doesn't stop hurting, boy.
So let's start off with that guy because I don't want to stay on him all night. Kanye West now. I see a lot of black people out there making it seems like it's not a big deal that he's wearing the white supremacist t-shirts out there talking about white lives matter. We know white life matters. I mean, especially in this country,
it always matters.
Only life that matters here in this country. I don't.
That's what gets me. That's what gets on my nerves with this thing. That's what gets on my nerves with this thing. No one ever said that no one else's lives matter. We're saying ours matters as well, to be included, not to be treated like an endangered species and getting freaking killed off. Right. That's what we're saying. So y'all don't be dumb out there and be stupid.
Hey, they know what's going. They know what's going on, man. I think they like to play that idiot, stupid game that they like to play because they know exactly what it is.
What did the pundits call? What did the pundits call on the news? That was that whataboutism.
Yeah.
It's always they started this about 6-7 years ago. This both side thing. Since that dummy came around, this both side thing. I'm tired of hearing that both side. No, it's not.
Y'all not
idiots.
Nobody's slave.
Yeah, it's a set of idiots over here and people over here that's trying to think rationally.
Y'all not the ones that get killed every day.
Right.
Let's just put that out. Y'all don't get killed every day. Y'all don't get arrested every day. Y'all don't get harassed.
When you have an idiot like that come out and do dumb stuff like that,
and none of us are named Karens.
He needs to be held accountable. And to me personally, I don't feel like he's being held accountable.
No, because they
always try to
because he made Yeezys
for publicity
and he made 808 heartbreaks and he made college dropouts. So Negroes just like let this fool run around.
That's where I stopped.
But he's been getting away with this for years. He's been doing this for years.
But it's like it went on like it went on like a billion. Like he just turned it up. Like he don't get me. He's always been a donkey.
Jack.
Yes, always been. But it's like it went overboard.
Magnified.
Magnified.
I mean, to me. He already crossed the line a long time ago in my eyes.
Yeah.
He crossed that line,
It's no excuse
what he's doing now is even more proof that he needs to be held accountable.
Listen,
he crossed it when he said slavery was a choice.
I mean,
Yeah. Hey guys, let me pick up these chains and put them on. And you can beat me every day.
Just
Let me
hey,
go ahead and go pick your stuff in your fields for
Let
you.
me go
And if I don't do it, beat me some more. And oh,
Take me
by the
some
way,
more.
once you rape my wife too, and take my kids, and put them in the fields too as well, and make them work as well. Okay, and beat us all up every time. Oh, when we try to leave, lock us up and beat us again too. Oh, and even kill and hang some of us.
Right.
We chose that.
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah, good.
It's
job.
our fault.
He would be the master of the house slaves, or one of them type of
You know what? He wouldn't be. He would
But
be.
he wouldn't even get to be one.
Yeah,
No,
he'll be like Django.
Yep. He
Yeah.
will be like Samuel L. Jackson, his character. He'll be an Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah.
Uncle Ruckus all day long.
Telling
Yes.
the rest of the slaves, trying to get mad when they get
we make a plan to leave.
Yeah.
And this dummy, hey,
you go to the master. They're planning a thing to leave.
They
Watch
trying
this.
to leave.
They leaving before daybreak, master. Right before daybreak, they leaving.
That would definitely be him.
The icing on the cake is when
that's about to give you a day off, but that's why you giving these Negroes days off.
Let him work. The icing on the cake is when he went up there and put the MAGA hat on, talking about this is like his dad. I said, yeah.
What your boy Trevor Noah said? Prove that you can't make a MAGA hat look cool.
The thing that bothers me about that dude, man, is we in a crazy time in America right now, where race stuff is at an all-time high. Politicians are taking advantage of everybody, especially our community. If you look in Mississippi, even here in Virginia, they're redistricting black districts so that you won't be able to stand out with people. And these guys that have huge platforms, instead of they come out and using their voice to help their community, he's actually hurting the community to me.
Right.
And what bothers me the most is that so many black people are there, don't care. Like,
they don't.
Dre, big up yourself.
It's like he's giving them like more ammunition. He just giving it to them. And then now he got his best friend now. The lady that I don't even understand.
I was about to call her something, but I don't know if YouTube outlawed it, so that's why I had to catch myself. But it rhymes.
He's another donkey.
It rhymes with a bed and a winch. These people are crazy, man. I don't know. I can't forgive them, man. I can't forgive black people that go against blacks. It's unforgivable to me. I don't care how good their music is. I don't care how ugly their shoes is. That's influential to other people to wear. I don't care how this dude wear a big bodysuit around and water boots everywhere he go, and call that fashion. I don't care about none of that.
I want to be clear though. I want to be super clear. All black people, we don't think alike. We're not a monolith. We don't think alike. That's not what we're saying. We're saying common sense. When people are out here trying to kill you and do stuff to you, we're saying common sense. You can't be rallying behind them. That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
You can't be supporting them. You can't be against your own interest, your own livelihood. That does not make sense. That's what we're saying. We're not saying that all black people think alike. That's not what we're saying. So please don't come up here with that. We're just saying that people, going against your own interests doesn't make a lot of sense, and we can't support that. We cannot support that.
I can't forgive that. I don't know about you guys, but I can't forgive it. I have people. I talk to my friends, and they're like, "Man, you take this stuff too serious, man. You got,
and they don't take it serious enough."
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, it's unforgivable to me. Unforgivable to me the way how these people treat their race. I mean, treat our race, and they supposed to be. They get a platform. They were built by us. They got a platform to help us, and instead of helping us, this dude just basically on a rampage because some little nerdy white dude stole his girl, and now he running around going crazy. And I'm sick of people talking about he lost his mom. My homeboys lost his mom and his dad the other day, and he's still out here holding the family down, still out here keeping the homies together, making sure that we don't do crazy stuff. He's still holding the fourth down.
That's like saying everybody mental illness going to go out and do violence. That's not the case.
Right.
Yeah.
That is not the case. So people lose their parents and moms, dad all the time. They're not out here acting wild.
That don't mean that
Doing
they gonna
stupid
go
stuff.
act crazy and stuff like that. Most of them be very depressed and try
Big up yourself.
fight every day to keep on moving, and try to deal with it. But they're not gonna start acting all crazy.
Right.
People just make all kind of
crazy. You can't give them a pass, man.
No,
ain't no pass.
It ain't no pass. Definitely ain't no pass.
Pass I want to give him ain't it's a pass he can't come back from. Pass I want to give that fool. Man, it's ridiculous to me, man. That our culture at all times. So the relationship that these guys, and the reason why I went with this topic for tonight is I call it the cheating the process. Relationship. This is about all type of relationship. Even the relationship these guys have with our community, or some would say the culture. You guys taking advantage of us, using us. Every time when he feel white, he go over there and he say all type of crazy stuff about black people, and then he go tell you that his white wife trying to stop a black man from raising his kids. Like, come on.
So now we're supposed to support him.
But isn't this the same guy that said George Bush don't like black people?
No. He doesn't like black people.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't know that person is no longer here with us. He has been cloned, and they brainwashed him.
I think he tried to set us up.
Yeah,
it was a long con. He tried to set us up.
He fell for the okie doke because he got us.
Because I was like, Kanye, and all of a sudden I was like, so you trapped us,
right?
Banana in the tailpipe. We fell for it.
We did.
Our car stopped halfway down the street.
We thought it was good. He did the little, the movie Get Out, the T when they moved. That's what he did to us and was like,
to the sunken place.
Yes.
Yeah. He's sunken. That he'll say he's
place yet. It's crazy.
Welcome, Serge. What's up?
Yourself, you. Well, go on.
Serge.
Let's get away from the jackass. Let's get away from jackass number one.
From Jack Butt, Jack behind.
Yeah, and go to jackass number two.
Jack idiot.
Marquise Jackson, Curtis 50 Cent. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson's son.
This
ninja can't live on $6,700 a month. Evidently, this ninja think just because some white man in a robe told him that because his daddy is living a lavish life, that he should be able to live a lavish life also. When you ain't shot one shot in the gym, because you came from my nutsack, don't mean that you get to have the same life that I have. As long as I'm taking care of you, you don't get to fly around in Lear jets and ride around in Maybachs and stuff. You go to school, do your work, and maybe one day you can run this company that I'm building. But as of that,
in the future, you too can make millions.
Yeah,
make them, not receive them.
Exactly. So other than that, boy, you better go sit down somewhere and learn these things. As the old lady, I heard this old lady telling her grandson in Walmart the other day. You better learn you something, boy.
Wait, so what is it? What?
First of all,
25 or something? How is he?
Yes, he's 25
now.
years old.
Man here crying about
and you're not. So let's be clear now. You're 25. He doesn't have to give you anything. Let's stop right there. Doesn't have to. Let's start right there. Doesn't have to give you anything. Now, let's say you're getting that much money. It's 80 plus K a year.
80,000, 81,000
a year. That's what I was doing. Yep.
So what you should be doing? What you should be doing is
they got a job.
Exactly. But what you should be doing is you should take that money and go find a couple apartment buildings, put down some cash, buy a couple properties, and start your own thing. Build your own empire instead of sitting around waiting. Come on, man.
What?
We not sorry for you, bro. We not sorry for you. We're not.
I don't understand. I don't understand at all. How is it?
Like, what?
How is it that you think? I guess that's in that age group, the entitlement is really real.
The millennial people?
This entitlement is honey.
It's real, right?
You are a whole grown man at this point. Like, What goals
Grown.
do you have for yourself?
There is no child support, bro. You're 25. There is no child support for you.
No, he want adult support.
Yeah, he want. He
So
gonna talk about, if I was a billionaire, my son would be a billionaire. If I was a millionaire, my son would be a millionaire. Hey, that's you.
Okay.
Player. Go
But
make
you're
those
not-
billions.
you're not trying to do
I'm not
it.
listen, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not saying if you choose that you can't do that. What I'm saying is it shouldn't be expected.
Right.
Shouldn't.
If
just
your
say
parents
that
choose
you
to do
want a
that, they can do
relationship with your dad.
right.
Just
If they
say
can do that, you can do that. But them sitting around thinking it's expected, or because somebody told them it should be, no. That's
And then did y'all see where he said he will pay him the $6,700 to spend time with him to do all the things he wanted to do as a kid?
Saw that video 50
then-
days today.
Yeah.
In the tub, he talking about this nigga 25 years old out here talking about child support.
He want to go bowling and go karting.
Yeah.
But the thing is, a lot of
told him and his
He's
him
on
and
the
his mama.
forehead and pat on the back.
He thought that's why I put them on child support. You know, because him and his mama think they was gonna get rich on me.
But even back in the day,
he's the epitome of being spoiled.
I remember his story, and I remember when his baby mom was having like lavish birthdays for him, and all like
So-
all that money that you was getting at the time, you should have built something with that.
that should have been getting stacked.
Did y'all listen? Did y'all read 50's
You
book?
could have millions right now, probably, if you were stacking it.
He explained something in that book that hit most most people that cherish their money and don't like sense of entitlement from other people. So he said that two things. He said that the first one is her son, which is his son, wanted a certain type of shoes, and Mama Lola, big up yourself.
Hi, mama.
Hi, mommy.
Hey.
So he said that his son wanted a certain type of shoes. So he's like, we just got this fool a whole bunch of shoes last week. So he called her, was like, yo, why I gotta get these shoes? Just because he your son. He like, yeah, I'm 50 Cent. He,
Yeah, I would have said, hey, the shoes you got last week, go sell a few of them and then go buy the shoes.
And then it was like a situation where him and her was kind of going on the ins and outs. And he said he came home one day to her and he was like, yo, like basically telling her, we need to find something for you to do. Like, he gonna help her do something. And she's like, well, I gotta do something for you. You already doing stuff. Basically, she told him she want to live off of him. And that's when he realized that. That's when he said he realized that, oh, so you think because I make it, you get to sit home and do nothing and just spend my money. No.
And probably if it wasn't that, excuse me, they were expecting or feeling like that's how it should be, it probably would have been like that.
Well, I think 50 Cent is a dude like this. I can imagine somebody being like I'm big on loyalty, and I feel like I understand people that's big on loyalty. I think 50 Cent see his son hanging around with people that police say that try to kill him. So when you my son and you hanging around with people that the police said try to kill me, I got shot 9 times, and the police say, hey, these are the people that try to kill me, and you taking pictures with them.
That's probably going to get you written out. That's going to get you written out the will. I bet you written out the will probably.
That's probably not gonna sit good with your
That
father.
is true. I remember at one point that she was getting more than 6,700. She was getting a lot, and she went back to court.
She was getting 25 to 40,000.
Yes,
that's what people be messing up at. You should have just been chilling, but
somebody hyped her up. Somebody hyped her up. Somebody hyped her up.
See, the thing is, he was giving her the same amount of money he was giving his grandma. He was giving his grandma a stipend at one time. And he was giving her the same amount of money he was giving his grandmother. And somebody told her she can get more.
Go to court and you can get more.
And he went to his lawyer. 50 Cent understand how that stuff works. More likely he went to his lawyer, structured his money, and it went from 25 to 40,000 to 60. The judge looked at it and said, hey, you was getting this amount of money. They seen the evidence that you was getting it. Take 67.
Listen,
when you realize
that's not rich, hype you up. You should take it as a sign to stop.
Sometimes it's about greed, man, and all she had to do was relax. Because I look at it like this: even if you're not getting it, because remember he tried to set up his son with a sneaker deal. Even if you're not getting it, if your son have it, be proud of your son
Who's
because
gonna have it?
normally if your son have it, you gonna have it too. You
Yeah.
know, and that's how you look at it. But you know,
Shoulda.
it shows the type
Greed.
of female that she was because she feels like
you know something. She's
his
the type
success.
that want to pay for 18 people dinner. She the type.
Yeah.
She the type. That's what she the type.
With your money.
Exactly, with somebody else's money. Want you to pay for 18 people dinner.
Hey,
with
bro,
She
somebody-
should have played it cool. She should have played it
Just
cool.
chill, man.
Collect for
Chill.
25,000,
Chill.
25,000, whatever you was getting at that time. Just collect it, bill on it, do this, do different things, and you would have been good. But no, you had your ratchet friend, girl. He 50 Cent.
Okay.
He got a lot of
Let's
money.
stop, guys. You do no work at all, or whatever you do, but somebody's still giving you $300,000 a year because I just put it on my calculator right here just now. $300K a year because I didn't want to do the math in my head. You know,
Right.
whatever. I don't care.
But-
$300,000. You can't live on that. Come on, man.
But look at
What are we talking about anyway?
Look at
Free money.
That's a lot of money right now. But we're not talking now. We're talking what 10, 15 years ago.
20
Right.
years ago. It was in the early,
Yeah.
when he had his big break when around
With the vitamin water and,
05,
yeah.
when he was at his peak, and they trying to make it seem like he didn't take care of that kid. That kid
He
was
did.
everywhere until him and the woman.
If she
separated.
stacked that for 4 years, or even stack a portion of that and do something serious with it, she's a millionaire now, many times over.
The sad thing is, as a parent, you're
Yeah,
supposed to encourage your kid to have a relationship with the other parent.
Yeah.
You should never sit back. And I don't care what she's saying. It's obvious to me that there's an influence there that's changing the mind of that kid. No matter what you and that person been through, we could have the most toxic relationship. I'm supposed to let you understand that, hey, no matter what we went through, that is still your other parent.
Yeah.
And I'm not one of those person that believe that the parent is always right. That's a no for me. I don't believe that the parents is always right. But I do believe that as a kid, you should have some, as the offspring, you should have some reminiscence of respect for that person. You know, even if the respect means you take yourself away from them and you're not in the news chastising them, talking about they don't do nothing,
Right.
they this and they
You
that.
shouldn't poison that kid mind against somebody that's actively trying to be in their kid life and doing that, no matter what you and them have, you know.
But like Sean said, you saw his son everywhere with him at the beginning, you know, as he got older a little bit, and then as even when he was like 15, he was still around it. But of course, mom poisoned his head, mom telling him all this stuff, and then he's on a rampage. But you're not gonna get
he want to go. He want to spend time with him. He want to come out.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever a chance for you to break a bond with your child. I think there's something that you could always come back from. But this is hard when you watch this fool hanging around with people that you know wanted to hurt your father.
Yeah,
Right.
He's going to talk about some. I know what the sit down is going to look like. You know, I mean, I'm willing if he is.
I think
is not gonna sit
the
down with
willing
him.
part. See what he's realizing now is how stupid he sounds because he's been around people that's telling him that he's right the whole time this stuff been going on.
But even making like we're gonna have a sit down. What is you're gonna go chill with your dad and talk about things? Let's just sit like it's a mob thing or something, or like it's a gang. We're gonna have a
This
sit
is the
down.
era. This is the era of reality TV. Maybe
Yeah.
He probably want to be on TV, see if he can get a deal behind it.
Is that what it is? You want to deal?
Walk out on his pops. I still don't need you.
Don't worry, we're gonna see him on Love and Hip Hop.
Hey, you know the funny thing is, this clown have the nerve to be on social media, showing money off and talking to people like they stupid and they less than him. Bro, the only reason you're anybody is because you're Curtis 50 Cent Jackson's son. That's the only reason.
What can you go out there in the world and do by yourself?
Nobody will be paying you any attention.
Nobody will be paying you any attention. Because you ain't even that you 50, son, and you ain't even that bubbling right now. Anyway, you ain't making no big steps.
He ain't hot.
I'm saying though, without all that though, would you be able to go out and grind and get it like everybody else?
Nah, he ain't gonna do it like his daddy.
You know,
he ain't gonna do it like
you
don't got that drive.
Like who I respect a lot that basically worked from the bottom and he didn't use his dad fame. Denzel Washington.
I was about to say, okay,
Oh,
that's a good one.
yeah.
Yeah,
Denzel
that's a good one.
Washington.
That's a real good one. Yeah,
He
that's a good one.
worked his way and worked
Yeah.
and worked and worked.
And he popping now.
Listen, this guy.
I believe in nepotism.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
I believe in nepotism.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I believe that
that's how the world run for thousands of years. There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't follow the prospect of Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, even though I do understand what they're saying. I went to listen to a Warren Buffett speech, and Warren Buffett said, "Hey, for me to take up my billions of dollars and give it to my kids, knowing that they're going to give it away or they're going to ruin it, it's kind of asinine for me to do that."
I don't think you got to give them all that. I think you give them a good. I think give them a good start though, because you can't give them a good start.
You already have a good start. You Warren Buffett's son. You Warren Buffett's daughter.
True that.
What more start do you need?
I'm saying good start is to get them to school, get them to the point where they can like run a business.
All the school.
You should be a
There's only one of his kids that's not really doing that much, but one of his kids is one of the biggest producers on
So then they're good. They don't need daddy's money.
Right.
They don't need daddy's money.
Man, I don't know why I can't remember. Dick Wolf. What's that show? Law and Order.
Law and Order. Talk about Law and Order.
Yeah,
special victim, organized crime, all that. Yeah.
So his kids are doing stuff. What happened is me and Razor have this conversation sometimes. It's like you work hard and you die and leave your stuff to these kids and they throw it away. Like I could look around the area that I stay in and look around, just look in neighborhoods that you see a black person work hard. And I'm only talking because that's what I know. I can't talk for what white people do. So I see black families working hard. Mom's almost finished paying for the house, died and left 7 years left on the house. And these dudes lose the house.
Yeah.
Your mom worked her life out.
That's called lack of drive, man.
You got siblings, your girlfriend, homeboys. You mean to tell me that you don't have... I know that if I'm in the car right now, I call Ray. I say, Ray, I need a couple $1,000. And I know if he got it, he going to do it. I have other friends that I can call around and do that too. I mean, you don't have. How could you lose something?
Even if you can't afford something, I mean, you could scrape up the money, get it, put it back right, and then rent it out or something.
Let me tell you something.
Rent it out for $5,000-$6,000 a month, whatever the house is worth.
Yo, Lou Diggy, my bro, what's going on, brother?
Lou in the
Danny.
place. What up?
Hi, Lou.
Done it. Oh, go on, sister.
Done it.
Oh yeah, what up? Done it.
Listen, it's hard to lose your home. If you want to lose your home, you'll lose it. But if you really want to keep your home, it's I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it's difficult to lose your home.
Right.
And they'll much rather you overpay than give it back to them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know,
Yeah, they got to hold on to it. They ain't making money off it.
Yep. As long as you keep an open communication with them, you usually will be able to keep that home.
They have some mortgage websites now tell you partial payments if you can't pay the full. You know,
it's a shame. The blood, sweat, and tears your parents work
exactly
to get the house, and then you, as a no good son or daughter, get it and lose it. I mean, come on, man.
That's rough, man.
That's tough, man.
I think about it all the time myself.
That's a dirty, low down shame.
We like, yo, man, ready to be talking about that. We like, yo, can you imagine working yourself out, putting yourself in a predicament where you're building generational wealth, and then you hand it over. Yeah, you hand it over to one of these little marquises that felt like, man, entitled. Yeah, my dad done gave me this, and now he don't go marry some chick or with some girl. Then they lose the house, or he end up losing the house over to her and her family. And you like, yo, I work hard to keep this in line with my family. You just basically give it away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you come through Portsmouth, there's the black area in Portsmouth. I forgot what it's called, but there's so many black homes that was bought out within the last 7 years by white people because these kids, these parents die and leave this house to these kids, and some of them just be like, sure.
They just didn't keep up with it.
Yeah, they don't even know what it costs. So it's like your mom's own a house and you don't know what the costing is. If she already paid 15 years into the house, bruh, it's a 30-year loan most of the times.
You only got
So
15
you gonna
more.
really make that? You're supposed to either sell that so you can make some money. You're supposed to hold that fort down so you can pay it off.
Keep it. Yep.
I was
And-
watching
and-
a young now that y'all bring this conversation, I was watching this young lady on TikTok, and her mom left her a house. That house had like 6 bedrooms, 7 something. Her and her 6 college friends just moved in, and everybody just everybody just
pay something. There you
paid.
go. That's
Yep,
it.
and everybody just paid, and the house just they remodeled the house. They went to Home Depot, bought stuff, learned things, remodeled and I don't like it, and that's like Sean said, it happens a lot. It happens a lot. I remember my own grandmother, my dad, she had I'm like, whatever happened to the house? We all went there. We all grew up in there. Somebody, I don't know what happened. The house is gone.
Yeah.
Like how?
Rough.
Yeah.
How?
It's just
Y'all couldn't
carelessness.
call. Y'all can call her. Y'all could have. It's a nice size family. This is grandma who who wants to take care of her, who wants to.
You know that foreign money stretch. You know that foreign money stretch back home, right?
Dong dong diggly ding dong dong. Yeah, we making A-Rap money.
But
Yeah.
these people.
It's rough out there. I don't know, man. I feel like in the Black community, I feel like we're unprepared for a lot of stuff.
Right.
I feel like,
Yeah.
I always tell people this, that my mom taught me about credit coming to America. She always sing that about credit, and that's why I have A1 credit.
Word.
I always, even now, I mean, I be telling Razor all the time, be like, bro, you got good credit, use it for your benefit. Me and this dude have this conversation at least once a week. And it's not even an exaggeration. It always leads up to me be like, yo, my dude, why don't you do this? Because you got good credit to be able to do this. You have to use, credit in America is everything.
Mm-hmm.
You think Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk use their own money when they're buying stuff? Hell no.
Credit.
They use the credit.
That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
I
Anything they
embedded
put
it
out.
in my kid's head.
They tell you that I use the bank money. So if it get messed up, the bank money got messed up, not mine.
I tell my kids all the time, credit can take you far.
Definitely.
Credit can take you
Oh.
far.
Okay.
I wasn't taught credit, but I'm definitely teach my kids about credit. Even
No,
my
you definitely got to teach your kids credit, because it's you get nothing without it. But he's not exaggerating though. A lot of I grapple with myself because I still kind of have the mentality like, if I can't afford it, I'm not gonna buy it. But I have the credit. But the credit sometimes you get, you get interest free where you don't have to pay.
Get a good interest rate, man. Jump on it.
They just use the same as cash. Yeah, same as cash.
Yep.
You can't let that go past you. You got to take advantage of stuff like that, because you don't know where this world moving. These people so greedy, you never know. They might stop that in the next few months.
Yeah.
It might be like, you know what? Too many people coming up. I saw D.L. Hughley say something, not to cut you off, Razor. I'm going to give you right back, but I want to say this real quick. D.L. Hughley said something that you hear me saying this for the last week and a half. America hate poor people.
Sure don't love them.
Sure do.
Hate poor people. Every time poor people get a chance to do a comeuppance, it's a big problem.
They try to stop it.
Why do they cut tax for the rich all the time?
And like I was always saying, look at the student loan. They don't want to give people the opportunity for their student loans to be paid off, and I don't get it. But who don't want it is these companies, because they want to keep you in debt.
They want to keep you string you along.
Yeah, they want to keep that rich around. It's not about paying. It's not about paying off the debt. It's about them always having that strangle around the neck.
Yeah.
They complain there's too many jobs out there right now, so we got to slow it. We got to slow stuff down. Too many jobs out there.
Had to get that back in blood.
Even with a home, and surprisingly, a lot of people don't know this. I remember one time me and Razor was talking about this, about even refinancing the home, and you ask the question to somebody that's supposed to know, and they tell them, "Oh, you ain't gonna be able to do that." And when they went and look it up, they realized that like $100 and something more from maybe $200 from the 30 to the 15.
15, yeah.
Why am I doing a 30 then?
Yeah, that don't make any sense.
And you don't know.
Oh yeah, because they want the extra interest out of you.
They
right.
want
They want the extra interest out of you. That's all.
And sometimes when you're doing the 15, it's probably less of an interest rate.
Exactly. How many times you think you pay off a house in 30 years?
3 to 4 times.
At least 2.5, 3.
Yeah, at least 3 times you pay for that house.
Yeah.
That's the reason why they do that.
Yep.
Especially now with interest rate. I wouldn't even convince anybody.
I wouldn't tell anybody to look at anything right now.
Interest rates are sky.
Stay where you
buy a
are.
house right now for 5, 6, 7%, 5, 6, 7%. You paying for that about 5 times.
Yeah.
I know that triggers me.
Yeah, you paying for that about 5 times.
Matter of fact, you can't get much house for your money now
Exactly.
anyway.
At all.
You can't get much for your money now anyway.
Yeah.
Them fool probably tell you gotta buy this sardine can.
You
Yeah.
get 1.5 bedroom.
You can go ahead
with
and get
3/4
a
bathroom.
trailer, and not the nice ones either. For $350,000.
Imagine that, right?
The value is not in the dollar. You know, the value is not there. You know, I should say the buying power is not there.
Yeah.
Nah, there ain't no buying power anymore.
No.
And they turning the neighborhoods upside down. And what I realized that me and Razor dropped the ball on, and I got heads up on this and still dropped the ball on it. That shows you how ignorant we are to, and it's not even ignorant to the fact of not knowing. It's ignorant to the fact of taking a risk. But they always say without no risk, no reward. So we know that the casino was coming here.
Oh, yeah.
I was pre-warned to buy up all the little cheap properties around here, but you know, like kind of scared.
Yeah, you could have been like P Valley, man. Yeah, you could have been like P Valley, hold it down for the money, man.
Go ahead and
hold it down for the money.
What if I don't get anybody to move in it? What if I this? And you start doing all the what ifs.
Yeah.
Then some guy just swoops in and buy up everything. And now we sitting around saying, man,
that could have been me.
And now he's selling it for like crazy amounts.
That's true. That's true. You sit around and you look at it, you're like, man, because the prices are going up and they're going to go up. They're gonna double, you know. But even the remember we was driving and we saw those businesses and we're like, these guys are just holding on because you know that they're gonna sell in the future.
They're going exactly. You got these dudes that you know ain't nothing going on for the business, but they know that they putting a casino right here.
Hold on.
Right here. They have to buy everything right here. I'm not selling. I'll go into bankruptcy.
Just like if you notice, Virginia Beach Boulevard, they have that new cancer center. Virginia Beach Boulevard, it cross over to Military Highway, going towards MP, and they have the little Centera News Cancer Building. Yeah, and there's this one little shop, is a Terlo shop. I guess they was like, nope, you're not getting this piece. She's smart. It's right there.
Wait till the price is right.
And she's right here.
I ain't taking less than $1 million. Like, when they were building the casino, right? We had in the area because they was looking for areas to build a casino, and evidently where I live at was one of the areas they was talking about demolishing the homes around and putting the casino there because we're close to the water. So everybody was saying it's good to sell. I'm like, hell yeah, it's good to sell. I'm gonna be the last one to sell though. I'm going out for that.
You want about 2, 3, 5? Give me,
man. Yeah, when everybody else gone, I'm still gonna be out sitting on the porch talking about.
Look outside watering your grass.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do it.
She not there no more. They took her. They brought it down.
They got to bring that Brinks. They got to pull that Brinks up in the front yard.
That'll make me offer I can refuse.
They got to pull that
back with another one
in the front yard. But man, I think that we got to teach our kids, man. And I put this in my son's head all the time. And I always tell him that, that this is your home when I'm gone. It ain't your home now. So don't you ever cross your mind of thinking that this is yours. This is not yours. There's no way ever in life until I'm leaving the earth that this is not yours. So, but I put that in his head that this my stuff belongs to you when I'm gone. And I told him that if you have more siblings, it belongs to y'all. And I don't want y'all fighting over nothing. I don't want y'all doing over nothing. I don't want y'all killing my legacy with hate and disdain over stuff that you should, you should love each other over. You should see that, if me and Razor brothers, me, Razor, Cherie, Lola, and Sharpman brothers, and Sharpman doing the worst, we supposed to look at each other and say, hey, man, mommy and daddy left us a house. We all got a house. Why are we gonna fight Sharpman over the house? For Sharpman should have the
exactly.
House.
That don't make any sense.
Yeah, Sharpman should have the house. It shouldn't be a discussion. No, we're gonna sell it. I need my piece.
Listen, you know how people
have the house.
Hey, that's what happened. That's what happened like a lot down south with those properties, man. One person sell a piece of the property, then the people screw. They come in and take the rest of the property.
Yeah, Miss Trini, pick up yourself.
Gotta watch that.
What's going on, really?
That is very true.
Gotta watch it, man.
Yeah, man.
And especially if your siblings and everybody got a house and there's one sibling that don't have a house, let that sibling move into that house.
I mean, that's common. That's common sense. That's love for your family right there.
Here's the thing: you can still do that. The thing is, I don't know which one of the kids might not be able to be in position to be able to.
You don't know.
Hold us down.
I get it.
I might be saying, and even then, I might only have one property, so I'm leaving it to all. What I'm saying is, my kids should grow up in love to be like, hey, we realize the difficulties that this sibling is having. We good. Why are we fighting these kids over that?
There's some greedy folks out there, though, man.
There's
some greedy folks out there.
Me and nobody ain't gonna be in an argument over nothing they have.
Absolutely
if you put my name on it with somebody else, that's theirs.
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm not gonna sit down and argue with anybody over what.
Hey, Dreo, I'm the oldest little brother, bro. That's right.
Yep, that's theirs. It ain't ours. It's theirs.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit down and argue with nobody about
it.
No. More people should think that way because
that doesn't make any sense.
Like in life, people are like they want everything for themselves.
Yeah, it's selfish.
I mean, it's like the more they have, the more they want, even when somebody else doesn't have, and they can help them out.
Right.
And some of our parents know what child gonna do what. Like my mom always say, all my kids love me to death, but I know I'm gonna be with Cherie in her house when I get old because then I was like, y'all not put my mom in no nursing home, okay?
My parents know I'll go ghost, so they know that. Start talking crazy. Start doing stuff. Any other kids? Have fun. I'm
out.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Like that's SpongeBob one. All right, I'm gonna head out.
There's no reason to.
I'm not doing it. No.
But yeah, that's true. Parents do know.
Yeah, they know. So I talk to my son about it all the time to try to instill that in him from early. And I know that talking might not do anything to him, but I want him to realize that, hey man, at some point, you might have to be, my eldest. You might have to be the leader to say that, hey, you know what, my little
family
sister,
manager by default.
Yeah, my little sister is going through a rough time. Dad left everything to all of us. So instead of we battling in court and the judge telling us to sell a family property, she can stay in it. And when her time is up, maybe one of my kids will have to go stay in it. And you never know. That's how
it just passed down generation.
There's a lot of ways to, like they say, to skin a cat. But you look at it like this too. Like, all right, you got a house. It's probably of value. Fix it up, rent it out, and give the sister that money. Hey, get yourself together. And once you get yourself together, we could split the money.
Yeah, I'm the family manager.
Me too.
I'm the family manager.
And where I'm from, my great grandparents' home still there. My grandmother's siblings are still living in my great grandparents' home. So that and when my grandparents' home, when they die, my aunts and uncles gonna be living in the same home. But that's what we grow up on.
That's how you.
When I go home, it's rare I don't see the the close bloodline of family members, because we all live in the same yard. It's rare unless somebody lives outside the country, or if somebody might live with their girlfriend or boyfriend somewhere else, but they're usually right there in the same vicinity most of the time. You're gonna see them, and I think that's what's missing over with the black family right now. It's like we ain't like we used to be. It ain't it ain't like we don't look forward for that Sunday dinner and to go hang out at grandma's house, or to go to uncle some house, or auntie some house, and just have a
that's because the world's moving too fast, man.
But sometimes, like I know in Jamaica, they're like, you got space to build a room, we're gonna build that room.
Oh yeah,
Somebody go.
We're gonna build in the back. We might build in your room.
Yeah, in Panama too. My mom lived here. My aunt lived like 3 houses down. Then my grandma is on the behind another house, and then my aunt is on the other side. They all live around, and like my husband's family in Portsmouth, they all live a street from each other. Yeah.
I feel like if my kids want to stay with me until they're 90, they can, as long as they doing whatever they want to do. Huh?
As long as they're being productive. As long as they're being productive.
Pregnant.
Right. Yeah.
Who pregnant?
No, he was saying that you keep saying your eldest, like your son. So do you have a little some cooking?
Don't be wishing no your supper on the brother out here.
hey, man, now carrying a baby around here.
Hey, you ain't getting 67. I'm talking for the future. I do want to have more kids, and I do want to make sure that my kids
got to speak it into existence. That's all.
You got to bone it into existence.
Go breathe out somebody, daughter. Go breathe somebody, daughter.
When I just do them things willy nilly. It's a process.
You can't just breathe anything I wrote.
Yeah, we not just do them type of things.
Hey, what my guy that said hot for us, him not like good guy, like war.
Not good.
Not good.
Here's the thing.
Everybody.
You just don't. For me, and I stand on this, and I tell people this all the time. I've been asked by cousins, uncles, man, why you ain't had no more kids? Because
your business.
You can't just talk. You can't just.
You're supposed to know the person that you about to have kids with.
I don't.
You could die.
Scrutinize the process.
Yes, you could die. And if you don't like how that person's family is, why would you want to exactly? Yeah. Why would you want to put a seed to grow up to be just like them people?
That's irresponsible, man.
Very irresponsible.
I wish my brothers would be like that though, and decide decide where you lay your seed, where you drop your seed, man.
That's a gift that you're putting on earth, and most of the relationship might not work out, but. And that's okay. I'm trying to make it work out. Right. And I'm trying to grow that kid in an environment where he can see his mother and father prospering together.
But honestly, though,
you don't want it to be a 50 cent situation.
Yeah, exactly right. You have to have somebody you can communicate with, right? So even if you're not together, before you had a child, you had good communication where you guys can discuss something. Facts. And not be, just like demeaning each other and stuff like that, right? You can discuss something and disagree, but you can discuss something, and that's important. Some people you can't discuss with.
Yeah,
right.
I go out of my way to have a good relationship with my kid's mother.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm sure she does the same thing too, because the goal is to make him feel as comfortable as possible.
Right. It's all about him.
All about him. He got both parents that's going to be there for him at any time. Because you need a yin and a yang. My son cannot manage just being around me 24/7 because he gonna need a break from me, because I realized something about myself over the years that I am very difficult to deal with.
At least you realized it.
At least you're real.
Knowing is half the battle, man.
Yeah.
Knowing is half the battle.
I can't hear you, Razor. You mute yourself.
I was watching a video, and I was hearing the lady saying that she don't want to be called a strong, independent
Oh, I sure don't.
mother and
Oh yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And,
No
and,
way.
and she started explaining it because she said, you don't hear single fathers saying that
Amen. Don't call me
they're
none of that.
this and they're the female of the
I'm not a single
relationship
mother,
or
man.
anything. So
Woman, don't call me that.
so yeah, she's like she don't want to hear that.
No, I'm a
She want to co-parent.
Today, sorry to go ahead, Razor. Sorry, I'll do it after you finish.
No, but I was just saying that she just want to be called a woman that's handling her business, taking care of what she has to do, and the man is doing what.
I mean, why you gotta call me anything?
Yeah, she like I
Why
don't
you can't
want
be a
be
woman?
called
Yeah.
in the
I
strong.
am a girly
It's
girl.
too masculine.
Okay?
They always label people, right?
I was me and my husband was at Vance Auto Place looking for a battery, and he was talking. I'm like, what? He was like, do you have a turbo something? I said, the button that say S and you're pressing it go fast. Yeah. Look, I said, talk to my husband. Talk to my husband. Talk to my husband. That's my husband. Talk to my husband. I don't know nothing about cars, no nothing. He was like, this is the and I'm like, why you keep talking to me? Talk to my husband.
You should tell me right now I'm not interested, bro.
Listen, I'm quick. I'm quick to if I gotta go by myself.
What?
Hold on, he gonna tell you.
Yeah. Cause he was like, do you have a because Andres, I think he was on the he was doing something on the phone, and I was like, he was like, do you have a turbo? I was like, okay, what's that? I know I have
tires replaced.
S and you press it and it goes zoom.
He said, "Do you know what your tires are?" I said, "Why would I know that?" See, that's why I never even came here.
And then he was like,
"You have
the silver battery and the gold battery." I said, "Papa," he said, "Silver or gold?"
I was telling Razor, I met a girl that was telling me that she put oil in her car, like she do her oil change, but she's not changing the oil. She's just putting oil in the car. So I'm like, you can kill the engine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she was just adding the oil on top of.
So the only way you do that is that you know for a fact that your engine is burning oil, and if your engine is burning oil, your car about to get up out of here anyway. So you might need to get a new car. So that's not what you do.
Wow.
But somebody and she had a little back and forth about it because she thought she was right, and you got and had to be like, hey, bro, you're not right.
I'm gonna stay in my lane.
You're not right.
My husband got it.
Because evidently somebody told her that's what you do. Whoever told you that, either they don't care about you.
They gave her the shorthand version. You got to put oil in your car. The shorthand version. They said you gotta get the other stuff out.
They told her half.
They want
You know what's funny? And more than one female told me that. Since I remember I first heard it when I was 19. And I still hear it up until this day now, because I don't know if it's a breakdown in communication.
No, it is shorthand.
Or somebody, because sometimes dudes spiteful. Yeah. Like, they might hate their big mama. They'd be like, "Yeah, just put some oil in the car, because she gonna need me if the car break down." That's cold too.
That's cold.
Thank God for lights in the car. The light always said "ping." I said, "Papa, the car needs oil."
I can see Cherie calling Dre. Hey, Dre, there's a genie lamp on this dash.
And it's orange.
What this one mean?
I said, no, I didn't say like. I did say it's an orange.
It's a tea kettle.
With the and the tea, and it's like
stout.
It needs oil. It needs oil.
There's a kettle on the dashboard.
So the problem is, I think we're in the era of you can't tell nobody nothing nowadays.
We in the era of I'm independent. I don't need nobody.
Hey, you gonna be independent. Go.
Yeah. Hey, I love when I remember having a conversation with a young lady about homes. She's like, "This ain't my first rodeo. I done did this before." And then she wanted to talk to me about it later on, and I'm not talking to you about it because you are already.
What's your first rodeo? Remember?
Yep. You already know.
So that was your first rodeo, but that was my last.
And even if you know about something, you could always learn something more from somebody else.
That's what's wrong with some people. They think just because you know something, you can't learn other things.
And even though, like you said, if somebody's telling you something, sometimes you just gotta listen, because you don't know everything. And sometimes a man is trying to tell you that, hey, you might need to do this, and you might not want to listen to him, but sometimes you try to listen and see.
Heck, a woman might be telling you. It doesn't matter who tells. Somebody tell you something that they may know a little
I mean, we
more.
listen to
Maybe.
people's lives all day long, so why not hear a conversation?
Hey, where DJ said, Cherie, we left that wealthy and lonely.
Yeah.
Like I would know.
Downstairs says she grounds me.
There's certain things that men are gonna do because they are men. They
change. I believe in gender roles. I'm not even if I'm driving and feel like the tire some is going on, is shaking.
Look,
there's no reason for me to ask you to go cut the grass.
My car feel like an earthquake.
Exactly.
I feel like I'm in a tornado or something.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Go ahead. You go ahead and handle that. I'm watching.
You feel like you're riding a bull.
Hey, Razor, you go ahead and hold that down. I'm gonna go ahead and watch these dishes.
No,
I mean,
I ain't gonna get to work Monday. I am.
And the only reason I don't even wash the car because they have people that wash car. You just go through it, get out, and they take it from there. No, I'm not. No, tire, oil change, all of those car stuff, man. It can be something broke. The door handle was fucked. Baba, the door. There's something wrong with the doors.
Listen, I don't fix cars now. I'll pay to get the car fixed. So I just want to be clear about that.
That's cool.
Hey,
I don't want to do it. I don't want to go. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know what you got to do to fix it. Just get it done.
I ain't gonna get too in depth because I ain't no mechanic. But you know, I
could troubleshoot a couple things.
Yeah,
and then call somebody.
Yeah, you know.
Then call somebody.
I got a question.
When it's out of your league.
Why do guys like Charlemagne, EJ, Envy, and a couple of these well-figured known black men on out in the world talking about how you gonna cheat on Nia Long?
Why do people?
Let me tell you something.
Wait a minute. On the internet, because I'm very invested in that conversation.
It's not about
they just talking to me because they be cheating too.
They definitely be cheating.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna. I sound like a seven.
Allegedly.
I'm not sure if these guys be cheating.
Allegedly.
They are.
The thing is, they
both admitted to being serial cheaters.
People always see outwardly what's going on. They don't know what you're going through, what you're dealing with.
I mean, people cheat just because they
look good. You look good. You don't get cheated on.
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't make any sense. Like
exactly.
Doesn't make any sense.
People say that. How can you cheat on Nia Long? How can you cheat on Halle Berry? How can you cheat on Beyonce? They're still women.
Exactly.
They're still women. It does not make them
out there.
They may look like goddesses, but they're still women.
You don't even have to be prettier for the dude to cheat with you. Yeah. And first of all,
nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it.
I've never seen a vagina lined with gold. Never. I don't know. Maybe y'all have. I haven't.
Might have been pierced with gold. I don't know.
Yeah, might have had a little gold bar going through.
Little gold dumbbell going through or something.
Yeah, it was.
Lola
said, with gold.
Maybe a little gold button. Who knows?
Mine's golden over here.
My thing is, man, I don't even really care about what took place in their relationship, Stan. The buffoonery to me is the nerve that you'd say, how could you cheat on her? As to saying that every other woman don't deserve love because they're not at that.
Because they don't look as good as them.
Should never just cheat on these 5-6 women ever.
Right.
Never.
Everybody gets cheated
crazy.
That ain't the first time Nia Long got cheated on, and it ain't gonna be the last time.
If a woman want to cheat, everybody, if they want to do it, they gonna do it. Yeah. It don't matter who they with.
I don't
I didn't realize Britt was up here. Britt Wagwan. I just realized that. Yeah, man.
I don't get why people say that everybody gets cheated on. Men get cheated on, women get. It doesn't matter who you are.
What makes it like?
You know, the funny thing is, man get cheated on more than anybody else in the world. Cause women, y'all so deceptive with this cheating stuff. We be out here thinking that y'all good women at home, and y'all be out here busting it down for your work husbands, for your homeboys.
First of all, I don't got no work husband, so I don't play that. I don't play that.
They don't play
That's why my boy say like,
yeah, my husband
like
don't
good
play
girls.
that.
That's the thing though. They women be cheating their ass off and acting like. I told Razor that one of my old homeboys said to me the other day. He said to me, you know why y'all be disappointed in women, bro? Because y'all still have the impression that women. So we was grown like this. We were grown to believe that women are better than men. Is that not the fact?
Yeah.
Grown to believe that women are better than men. And the fact of the matter is, y'all just like the Negroes.
Ooh,
Some of y'all even more careful.
I think they might be taking the lead.
It's taking the lead. I don't think we would ever lead it. Look,
Some of y'all even more devious.
You know,
So the church finger you.
you said to yourself when he said that to
Can't
me,
deny it.
it became a thought that I was like, and then when you start thinking about it, you were grown. You were really grown to think women are better than that. Yeah. When you see a certain type of women, like you will have girls that you automatically cast her as she out there.
An angel.
Yeah, she out there.
Oh yeah.
Good girl. And then when the good girl do something, you like, what the? I can't believe she.
When the other sorty over there chilling, being the one. Good.
You like, Brenda. What was her name?
Elizabeth.
I'm coming. It's the big one.
It's the big one. I can't believe this heifer out here. Down for all the boys and girls around here.
Busting it down.
But it happens, man.
It happens to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. It happens.
And it just casts.
No one's immune, in other words.
Yeah. It just
no one's immune.
As if, like, wow, that can't happen. Like,
but watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
And there's no disrespect to women,
right?
Because like when I'm casting, when I'm throwing my rock, I'm not throwing my rock at just one person. I'm talking from the experience of how I've seen it, and with a lot of my other friends too. What I've noticed a lot, and I've been saying this for a while, that I've noticed this is a pattern of what I've noticed, and it's not just in one set of women. It ain't black, it ain't white.
Oh no, equal opportunity across the board.
Yes, it's an equal opportunity. That the woman that he was cheating with was married.
Yep.
And evidently her husband worked there too.
Yes, big top executive.
Oh there's no limit
but and then
but then he getting blamed. You know who getting blamed for it? Him.
It's his fault.
The unmarried dude getting blamed for everything, while the married person,
lady.
But not the married lady.
Her name get kept private. They push her to the side, and they say, "Oh, he took advantage of her." How, Sway?
How?
But like my man said though. Like my man said, I forgot his name. Everybody do it. The front office, the doctors, the therapists, everybody grind there, bounce around, do that same thing. Been doing it for years. But all of a sudden, y'all want to make an example out of this dude? Come on, man.
They wanted to make an example, one, and two, because it was an executive. Because usually those type of situations are HR situations.
After they finish, Lola.
Exactly.
That's an HR situation that should have been handled in the back with HR and all of them.
You get a letter put in your chart. You get a letter put in your record or something, or you get
or whatever.
That's the reason. That was none of our business. And what they wanted to do was, because he done took one of them, they wanted to punish him and let him understand
he was with
it was one of them.
Ooh, it's a snow cone thing.
Because it's highly unlikely he get another job. And after you missing for a year, if this team is semi successful as it was last year,
they don't need you.
Yep, he out of here.
I don't see him coming back.
Let them have a decent season and he's gone.
And why?
It might have been a setup.
Are you suspending me for a year for consensual things?
A year. So you want me to suffer for a whole year, basically?
Based
That's
on
basically
something
what
that's
you
consensual.
And he's the only one name
With
that
any
got put out.
consequences.
Yeah, that don't make any sense to me.
because it
This
was
is the way that it came out. I thought it was something that.
Yeah, man.
I think it's a precursor though. They setting him up for next year. He can't come back next year. Like you said, if they're mildly successful or close to doing good, they're gonna be like, bro, we don't even need you.
Yep. Yeah,
we can get somebody mediocre to come sit in your seat.
I don't know why not fire him and what you gotta what? So you basically punishing him for a year, like so
a whole year. They play like how many games? Over 100 games or something?
That's crazy.
They play 80-some games.
Okay, that's a long time though, bro.
I don't keep up really with basketball like that since Wade came out. So
I would say no. It's 81 or 82 games.
Yeah, I don't even watch anyway. So whatever. Since Jordan stopped playing, I stopped watching.
It was 72 and they raised it up, so it's 82.
Since Jordan stopped playing, I stopped watching.
I stopped watching after Kobe. After Kobe retired, I stopped watching.
Seriously,
I stopped after when I catch 1 or 2 games, but after Wade came out because I was a big Heat fan.
After Kobe died, I'm just like, what's the sense of even watching sports?
See, the thing is, they have him plastered. I'm not even gonna mention the man's name because it's some O. They plastered him all over the place. ESPN, everybody was talking about it, but you don't blast Brett Favre for stealing.
Oh, you know how that.
Yeah, that criminal. I heard all the text, all the voicemails of text messages, everything. Come on,
but you don't put him on blast.
That story was barely.
Bill Hughley said it best. America hate poor people.
Yeah, when he tried to build a volleyball court at a college, they already have money.
He built it.
Take it away from poor people that need the money. Come on, man.
Why he ain't build his own? God.
Nah, because hey, you said it earlier. They want to use other people's money to do it.
Yeah.
That's somebody else's credit, right?
Hey, he would eat. Well,
that's somebody else's money.
Those guys use the bank, aka he used poor people's money. He used welfare money. You know, food stamp people that can't afford it.
But what's bad was, bro, he was pushing for it. He was
in America.
Yeah, he was forceful for it. So he was going for it. He wanted that money.
Yep.
He was gonna
get it.
It's a shame.
And he don't care what happened.
A low dirty shame. Because you can get a good lawyer afterwards to say,
you know the funny thing, these are the same people that's try to stop people from getting benefits. And these are the same people.
They'll lock Lil Bonquisha up for getting an extra $300 on her food stamp while this dude took millions.
That's what I'm saying. They're going exactly. Look who they go after. Come on, man.
Lil Ray hungry, so he decided he came up with a little scheme. Get him a little $150 a month, 12 months a year.
When folks get the millions.
Now he got a felony while Brett Favre get to do whatever he want to do while stealing millions from poor people.
Yep. Probably get the white collar community service.
I have a question though. What about all the companies that took millions? They get to just pay it back and go about their business.
Yep.
Wow, like you say, like a little Bonquisha and Ray, they getting charged. They getting charged for taking money too. They don't get a chance to pay it back. Right? No. Or if they say pay it back, they gotta get charged and pay it back.
Yeah, they gotta get charged.
Jail and pay.
Exactly.
Go to jail, then pay
and pay it back. Come on, man.
Lola got something over there. I want you to read for us, Lola.
Okay, it says, I love me a sneaky girl that played the delusional role very well. He thinking she at home, miserable, sad, and lurking on his page. And the whole time she playing passenger princess with a rich man in his new foreign car, being spoiled and going on expensive dates he can't afford.
Holla Shula. I'm in the quotes of a rich man. Of course, not me. This is Chris Brown quote. When a rich N-word wants you, ain't nothing your man.
Nothing your man can do about it, huh?
No. These girls ain't on you.
That ain't. And that's the thing, man.
And that, like we keep saying,
I'm back to the thing tonight. Guy don't want good girl, he want a whore. Because guess what? Because these girls ain't loyal.
This is all social media.
Because the one you think was loyal, she a whore too.
Yeah. See that? See how they fit together?
this social media era thing has spoiled people's
it's messed everything up.
brainwashed
It's messed everything
people's
up.
minds. And I still, this day, I still, people be like, oh, the social media broke up my relationship. How?
You probably didn't have one before that.
How?
If your relationship away from it, it couldn't have done nothing to it. You know,
Stop putting it online.
How?
Stop
You
fronting,
have
stop
to
fronting
go,
for folks.
like some girl, because y'all know I'm very invested in TikTok. I'm a TikTok fan. Tiki-taki. So the girl she was on live, and she was saying she doesn't understand how people put their business out there and then complain about it. When you get on here, you have to grab your phone, press record, and start crying and asking for help. You have to literally, don't get me wrong, there's some people that's the only way of basically trying to get help or something like
that. Outlet.
There's people legit. Some, it's not a lot, it's some. But these other ones that be, you know, I try to
Lola feeling pressured over there.
I'm just trying to understand. If you take your time to set up your video, like, if you're not sad.
For real, I never got that.
How are you crying? I'm crying. I'm upset. But in the meantime, let me get on the internet and record myself being crying.
Here go.
Yeah.
I can't believe
guys.
Hold on, let me set this up.
And they be making sure they get the perfect light so you can see their tears.
I mean, makeup flawless.
Every day I try to
that weave sitting on top not gonna fall off at all.
Every day
this is not therapy, okay?
Yeah, for real.
You know,
go to talk space or something. I don't know, talk to somebody.
Like, I don't understand. I cannot ever get on thing and just be like, you know, I have tried my best.
I've been good, man.
I don't get it. Like, the whole time that
anybody I know do that, I'm gonna put a laughing face.
Hey, you know why I don't go on social media a lot? I know y'all might see me post stories, but y'all notice I'm not as active on social media. I can't stand these Negroes.
I dropped off. I had to.
I hate you Negroes with a passion.
They doing too much now.
Y'all be acting like niggas don't know y'all. Y'all be up here fronting like y'all got that you don't got. You're up here acting like your life's so great.
The internet is
not.
Hey, you know what? People ain't gonna like me for this, but I wish we'd go back to when people couldn't afford phones. When the bill was high because you couldn't get daytime minutes, nighttime minutes.
You have to wait till 7 o'clock.
We need those days back. We need those days back.
I know what I'm gonna go ahead and
we need those days back.
I'm gonna go ahead and build me another page with over about 6 or 7 people on that motherfucker. So I'm gonna see y'all.
I don't understand it. Like, how and then you get mad when you put your business out and people typing and giving their opinion.
Why y'all judging?
Why y'all judging me? You posted.
You put it out there.
You said it.
There and then gonna tell people to mind their business. Why you?
I'm gonna ask you what happened. I'm gonna ask you how you find out where they was at. What kind of
what's people say in the comments? Hey, I'm here for the comments.
Why do I need to know that your man cheated on you for the 17th time?
Who's not gonna ask questions if you're gonna tell me this story? I
just want to know that. Why do I need to know that your man cheated on you 17 times this year?
I didn't need to know, but now that you told me, I have follow-up questions.
And I was aware of the 15th time, but you just added the thing. You know.
Here's the question: What do you plan on doing different this time?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. Crying.
You know what be funny is the ones that blast the man, and then you see 3 weeks later they with them again, and you like,
wait.
I'm like, didn't you say that he was a clown?
That's yourself. You knew you weren't going nowhere.
Y'all clowns together.
He proposed. What?
Y'all clowns
yeah,
together.
That fool just.
But she bought the ring.
I mean, I listen, man.
I know I went through a lot with him, but you know he proposed to me, and I'm saying you are the biggest idiot ever.
But then they want you to be like, don't want them to keep up with what they got going on. Stay out of my business. You posting it.
Oh, you
Look, I've been blocked plenty of times.
now, bro.
I've been blocked on TikTok by a couple of people because when they be talking like, so what? So you trying to tell me that he cheated and you went back and now you're pregnant? And they be because I'm just trying. I'm
You trying to understand? You trying to understand?
You posted, so I'm asking questions. Block. Oh man, I want to know.
I live by the thing is when people be like, man, you think you're better than me? Yes, I do. I think that.
Not doing that dumb stuff. You can't be questioning if anybody's better than you.
Yeah. I mean, look
Especially
at
the stuff that
what
you
you're doing. It's not much for me to feel like I'm better than you.
Look at what you're doing.
That shouldn't even be a question. You should know yourself that I'm probably better than you.
Like, look at what you.
By virtue of fact of what you're doing.
Look at what you do.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I'm way better than you. Yes, I am.
Absolutely.
Yes.
People crazy, man. You know,
last month he don't like you, he don't love you, but this month you pregnant?
For real. Like, yo, what is going on with that?
What are you doing?
When you know,
when did that happen?
And I blame dudes for this, and I blame females for this. I always tell Razor the same thing that I said to y'all earlier, that you know, I'm not gonna have a child with a person that I evaluate everything. And I'm not saying that my family is perfect, because they're not by far. But one thing I do know is that they ain't gonna let nothing bad happen to my kid if I'm not here.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, sometimes people don't do that, and people make mistakes. So you might have messed up, right? Why you keep doing it again?
Why you keep messing up again?
Yeah, with the same one. Yeah.
Shut the front door.
Lola, stop it. Because I don't.
This short woman, what's going on?
I'm a short woman.
Short woman.
And then you got the. Should I say that? Should I say that? Should I? Yeah, come on.
Say it.
Say it. You want me to say it? So, first of all, then you end up. You have somebody good, and then you end up with the street person, with the person that been from 95 South to 95 North to 50 West,
95 West, 95 East.
and you destroyed everything, and now you're looking dumb.
Got a good girl, but you want the ore instead.
She didn't want nothing good for her.
You know what I learned? You know what I've learned over the years, man? I've learned that you can't my homies in the South, they like to use this word. Women be choosing. And you can't make somebody choose you. But what you can do is dismiss them up when they play with you.
Right. That's fact.
You know?
That's the truth.
Don't keep them around. You get them up out of here. You get that trash bucket. You hold it. You fold it up.
Get that dust bucket.
If it hit the trash can or not, you just leave it wherever it lands.
Yeah.
Because I look at it like this: if she don't want to be with you, she's not going to be with you.
Facts. Like I was telling Razor, should I say this?
I love it. It's
Don't
Thursday.
give away any personal information.
Yeah, but
So that's why I have to think. I have to switch some words around. You know.
I was telling Razor about my homie that was going through a little situation. I'm not going to, I'll tell y'all afterward. But I basically tell him, like, bro, you the prize. And once she start feeling like them dudes that she see feel like she want to run with them, you the prize.
Let her
Give
run.
her the boot.
Let her run. Let her run.
Somebody I know said this. Somebody I know said this to someone. I could go out and get another you right now.
All the time.
But
You can't get another me.
But could you go out and get another me?
Fit axe. Fit axe.
That cut deep.
We are in.
When
emotion right now.
When you meet a female or a male that could change that changed how your life revolved, and you choose to go opposite of that, that's your problem.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else's problem.
That's like me messing up my beautiful husband. that gives me oxtails
I
all
was
the
about to
time.
say the oxtail, not the
Then
oxtail.
to go and get some. Then to go get some gizzards. What?
Gizzards is delicious.
Come
It's
on.
delicious.
It
I
is
like
delicious.
gizzards too, but they ain't got nothing on.
They ain't got nothing on
I'm saying,
oxtail.
I just want to let y'all know gizzards delicious.
Yeah,
Gizzards
yeah,
is
yeah.
delicious.
I thought she was gonna say. I thought she was gonna say
Oxtail.
liver.
Liver,
Or some chicken foot.
chicken foot.
Hey,
I like chicken foot.
some stew chicken butt.
I love
Yeah, you know, some
Oh,
curry
yeah,
chicken
some
foot.
chicken butt.
Curry
Some
chicken
stew
foot on
chicken butt.
dumpling. Oh, we getting too Caribbean up here.
Oh well.
Let's bring it back to America.
Oh well. That's where some of us from.
Hamburgers and fries. No,
That's where some of us is from.
Oh,
So
eat that.
some neck
deal with it.
backs, some neck bones. And my homeboy mom.
Burger.
Homeboy
Like
mom make neck
I have
bones.
Chris, like I have
We make
Ruth
neck
Chris,
bones
and
like
then
how
I
we
choose
make oxtail.
Applebee's.
no.
I went in there and thinking. I went in there one time, and I'm like, "What is oxtails?" She's like, "No, but I cook them like it's oxtail."
Oh, good head.
Hey, you know
That's
what
how
I'm
she did.
saying?
She shake the head too, like, but I cook them like it's oxtail. Like, all right, now come to play for me. Let me see what's going on with it.
What's
Right
going
now.
on? What's going on? What's going on?
Let me see if it tastes like oxtails. Then. Yeah,
But
man.
the
You know,
people mess up like, no. Why would I have my
Now you fumbled the
Chris
bag.
for Applebee's? No.
2 for
You
one.
turned it back upside down and shook it.
Get a 2 for 1. Yeah. You want to? You know, what they say?
You want 2 for 1999?
I mean, yeah, you got
And
to.
sometimes that is expensive for
I know they be
people.
having them
Buy
drinks
one, get half.
at Applebee's too.
I seen a quote the other day. It says, one day they'll realize that they gave up a diamond to play with rocks.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You must speak for
Mm.
yourself.
Then it's too
Are
late.
we preaching tonight or what?
Then it's too late.
You know,
Too late.
What's that? So too much, too little.
I know
too
way too many people that make the same mistakes. So man, that shit,
Over and over.
becomes like asinine to people that watch it, and then you come off as being kind of judgmental because you know you see like a defect or a flaw or a situation and you want to talk about it, and people probably feel like you're being rough on them or you're being hard on them or you're being.
But let's be honest though.
not it.
Some people, let's be honest. Some people just run out every time something gets hot. You know,
Yeah.
they just run out. So instead of trying to solve it or work it out, they just run out every time.
Yeah.
Something different, just something new. Because that's the way they solve problems.
Yep, they run.
They can never find anything stable.
They're running. He's a track
Yeah.
star.
Exactly.
You're saying
Pretty much. And they fumbling the bag the whole time. Every
You
time
know
they
what
move, they fumble the
happened?
bag.
I was there. I was shooting with you in the gym and
Yeah.
everything. You just okay.
Instead of you let's get on the same page, you run
that's
off
one thing
doing
I
something
know.
dumb.
if you was there shooting in the gym, even if the relationship don't work out, you know, we good.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, we good.
Not
Yeah.
you run out every 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, I can't, you know, I can't substitute players can't get no play time over here. You can't, you know what I mean? You know, I see you, you see me, we see each other.
See each other.
Can't be trying to get in the game every time. You can't run out and come back in every time.
I've used this illustration before. Now I might not be Zaza, might be Reggie, but yeah, well you can't find that Zaza no more. You ain't hitting this Reggie.
Come back,
You know?
act like you got Joey
Yeah.
Reggie.
You know?
You said
Yeah.
you couldn't say mid or nothing.
Nah, this is Reggie.
But Reggie stable though.
But that's the
Reggie
thing.
stable. Reggie
You
stable.
ain't always gonna find Zaza.
Zaza's once in a while.
always
Zaza
gonna
once in a
find-
while, but Reggie stable.
You ain't
Reggie
always
stable,
gonna find mid.
Yeah.
But Reggie here to stay.
Oh, we
You know?
You can have Reggie.
here
You
to
can have Reggie
stay.
all the time.
make that
I
no
mean-
more. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yo,
man.
Reza, that's the Jamaican side of Dre coming out right there.
Oh,
red
yeah.
That was us. That was us
Red
talking
eye.
about this yesterday. Red eye.
That's
Them
a
two
Reggie
red
eye.
eye.
Ooh.
You're Reggie eye.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
I've seen a lot of people destroy what they have for a penny.
Yeah, you know, that's how I go in life, man. You know, people make
And
decisions off of off of how they feel at the moment.
That's your 6 figure.
And now they looking dumb, looking like poor, lonely.
You know what I mean? So
getting old by the minute.
You have to learn from your mistakes, and hopefully we
can't come back over here.
Nope.
I try to learn from myself. A lot of times I sit back and I you ever just sit back and just you wish there was a rewind button.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, everybody meds that sometimes. Everybody meds that.
And you just watch where in life that some of your biggest mistakes. Some of them I wouldn't erase, but there's a few.
Some of them
mistakes that you should.
I mean, I think everybody have those, but overall, you wouldn't change a lot because it wouldn't lead you to this point today.
The funny thing is,
some of them I want to just.
Some of them you might tweak a little bit. You might tweak a little bit.
I'm gonna get on the women real quick. The women got their automatic whiteout. If you don't know, they don't tell you. They lie.
But y'all got body erasure or something? But y'all got body erasers?
White out.
You be like, so did you mess with so and so?
No.
Hey, and how you ask them, they know if you know or not. So they be like, this nigga don't know. No.
Listen, be like, who? Oh no, I never heard of that person before. I'm sorry to this man, but I don't know this man.
Sorry to this man, I don't know this man.
Yeah,
like Kiki Palmer.
It's one of them things of
Yeah.
things up there. Yeah, no. Yeah. So one of those things, man.
Yep.
Definitely.
One of those things.
People stop living like we always say on the show. Stop looking at social media and thinking these women they living this lavish lifestyle. Some of them be on sugardaddy.com.
You know something?
Find a somebody.com, find me a man.com, find me a rich millionaire.com.
And one or two of them might be living that life, but the thing is, it's not yours. Find your own space, your own way to live and live good and live your best life. Live your best life. That's why it's called your best life. Don't worry about them. Live your best life.
I'm not to selling a couple of feet pics. So
hey, I mean, you start your OF account, do your thing.
I told hubby, can I invest in that? Like, cause my feet.
I don't want no old girl, but I'll
get some feet. Yes.
For that white girl that was selling bottles of farts. Making hundreds of thousands. I'm like, yo, I hate humans.
That is sick. That is sick.
What was she selling?
Farts.
Farts in the jar.
I hate humans. I don't like humans.
Yeah. Humans are the worst. And the internet keeps winning. And there's always
women
winning.
that sell their underwear.
How you make this chick become a millionaire for selling you a bottle of fart?
That's disgusting.
I wish it was me.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but
can you imagine?
I was not expecting that.
Parts 400, parts for 350.
Part for sale.
Hey, I got Black Friday sale on farts coming up.
That's not come kill your business. Free farts.
Hit my link.
Yeah.
The feet, I can.
You better post it on our page too.
Free farts. Free farts. Tune in every Tuesdays and Thursdays for your discount on
we got a twofer. We got a two for one.
Yeah, free farts.
That's true. I mad.
That's on Fridays.
If they buying it,
crazy. Like
that's insane.
I just find humans this weird.
If somebody's paying for that, they can't be mad at her.
Right.
I ain't mad at her.
Somebody's paying for that.
I ain't mad at her in general.
Others are disgusting though.
Us as humans, we stupid as a mother.
Well, we beyond stupid. We past that. We're being polite to ourselves. We're beyond that.
100 years from now, our predecessors gonna be sitting back and be like,
they're gonna be reading this history.
They're gonna be like, you mean these motherfuckers had a vaccine or a virus and they got so many of them killed?
No, that's not the worst part. They still say every day about 400 every day still dropping. What is that? Like,
Like,
that's
yo,
insane.
it's-
That's
yo,
insane.
I would love to
That's
just sit in a room when these ninjas start going over the paperwork and be like, so you mean to tell me that these motherfuckers had a vaccine and they were dying like this?
Crazy.
You mean to tell me we came from those motherfuckers?
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like our grandchildren grow up
make a lot
like,
of sense.
yo,
Huh?
they went through my kids telling their kids about the COVID and chicken pox and
They saying these folks wasn't smart than a box of rocks.
Make better decisions, man. Tonight's topic, Razor had to step out for a few. He got some family business going on there. Cheating the process of life, man. I think it's very easy to cheat the process of life when you got things at your fingertips. I think it's women are easily accessible because of social media. I can sell you a life. You can find, if you got a cute face, you can find somebody. I mean, we got to have a cute face.
It's not even about that.
Yeah,
not about that.
Yeah, guys like women, whether they ugly, pretty, fat,
whether they have an eye in the middle of their forehead. We can cover that with the scarf, baby.
Whether they got feet, hands, it don't matter, as long as they name women.
Yeah.
And men like that. So, they always gonna find a way, what bothers me a lot of times is when a woman that you think is gorgeous go through some crazy stuff. And that you might not understand how she might have got to that point. But you be wondering, like, how did you get here?
How, yeah.
You say, as fine as you is?
Yeah, it's like how you look, how you got here. And like I said, I don't know the circumstances.
Don't know, man.
But you think
you'll be
about
surprised,
it.
Man.
How did you get here?
Yeah.
Like how?
Hey, just take us one bad event, man.
Yeah.
One wrong event in your life.
Just like when a lot of people see someone and they be like, "Oh, I'm 20." You be like, "You 20? You look 30," and they say she had a hard life.
Yeah, the hard knock life for real.
I seen them all the other day that I'm older than, and I'm like, he came up to me and he was like, "Bro, what's going on?" And he started, "Oh, bro, look at you, bro. You look good." And I'm like,
and you couldn't say, "So do you." So
I didn't know who that was until my homeboy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't remember who he was until my homeboy said, "You know who that is?"
I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw the same thing, man. You see this young kid all the time working at the store, man, down at the base. I seen him for like 10 years, ran into him on the street the other day, man. I'm like, I know I'm older than this dude by a lot, by at least 10 years. And I'm like, bro, I'm looking like, man.
Just like I reconnected with one of my friends in high school, and she was showing me she was sending me different pictures of people, and it was this one girl. When how the girl that was the it girl in school.
Oh yeah, I've seen a bunch of those. Woo!
But she was a sweetheart.
In high school, you was the man, homie.
I mean, when I tell you, we used to be like, "Girl, get away from us."
Yeah.
But the way she looked, I'd be like, she was like, yeah, she hit hard rock bottom, and she had a guy that just took everything from her and have 6 kids and just life. I'm like, she and me, I'm 44. She looked older than me, and we're the same age.
Yeah.
I was like, that just broke my heart.
Yeah, that's tough.
That just broke my heart.
Women go through a lot.
Tough.
I ain't even going front. Women go through a lot. It's. But at some point, you have to start making better decisions. You got to start knowing. I think a lot of times is people jump in a relationship and don't know the people they're dating. And as much as we done had this conversation a few times up here, Lola, and I always say to take you about a year and a half before you're in a full-fledged relationship. People like, nah, that's cool. What? What do? You wasting her time? How are you wasting your time?
It's true.
I mean, because the representative, remember?
Yeah, I could do a year and a half. I'm getting older now, so I give you a year and maybe 5-6 days.
A year and 5. Okay.
Cutting it down. All
Cut
right.
it down.
Growth. Okay. Hashtag growth.
Growth.
I can fake for about a year and 5, 6 days.
5, 6 days. After the 6th day,
After 6 days, you gonna see the real me.
Day 7, the
Yeah.
whole coming out.
Yeah. Be in the backyard with all the chicks, smoking blunts, smacking your kids. Shut up.
Wow.
But I thought you were nice. Yeah, you thought wrong, little mother.
Oh my goodness.
be like, didn't I tell you? Get you.
Or
Why you think my kids don't come around, fool?
I just want us to, see Lola hair, hang time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Here,
Hair is hair then came to the shoulders now.
What's that girl name from Crime Mob? I'm shaking my dreads.
Checking my dreads.
Yeah, man. It's good to be back.
Yes.
Yes.
We had to chill out.
Refresh.
Enjoy some of the summer for ourselves to enjoy seeing our kids go back to school, seeing just hanging out. Cause I do a lot of I like camaraderie stuff. We've been linking up. Well, y'all may not know out there AGP world, but we've been linking up. Lola was in town. We was all together over the September. Yeah, we was all here. We had a great time.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. We had a time that night.
And we tried to do a lot of stuff like that, man. I feel like that's what's missing in the community. Like,
yeah,
I'm not into at this point in my life, I don't really care about going to the club.
And just make sure you play this one song so you.
Yeah, I don't care
when
about
I know what the DJ gonna play after this one song. No.
And then I don't care about seeing some of these people that I be seeing when I go there.
Right.
I be like, I hate
This.
And then I wear my emotions on my face. But these niggas be walking over to me and they be
He does.
So they got
he go from to
yep. They got to turn around and walk away. Now they complaining to Carrie or one of my other friends. Why you don't like me? I didn't do anything to him. I just, I was just gonna say what's up. He just looked at me.
The spirit can't take you.
Yeah, man. But Dre said,
oh my God.
Hey, I saw an old boy called Kodak Black an ugly little mom. He's like, man, that little ugly little Kodak Black. Hey, when you got money though, don't
Hey,
don't matter how you look when you got money.
There's nobody ugly that has money.
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
What did Jay-Z say?
Ain't no ugly billionaire.
He's cute.
I've never met a chick that was ugly that had money. She was fine.
Porn.
Like rich.
You probably don't even notice her looks.
I don't remember what she looked like.
Right.
Like, what you look like? I don't know.
Ben Franklin, I guess.
I don't know.
All I know is she got a lot of dope.
Yep. All I know is I ain't bills around her.
A lot.
Yeah, man. So we'll be back next week.
Yes.
Enjoyed the time with you guys, man. Like chopping it up with y'all, having rational conversations that we can laugh and joke and talk about. And if one feels like I've changed my mind about not being in love with the Coco, God,
I thought you had reformed. I thought you reformed.
Boy, have you seen that young lady? How can I reform?
He's in love with the Coco.
With the Coco.
You wanted something a little more low key.
Yeah.
He's too high profile. Something a little more low key.
You know what? I love how she carried herself. Carry herself as a straight queen. And I like that about, a woman can be sexy without being naked. I like that. I like when you're naked. Don't get me wrong. Well, I like when you naked and everybody else know that you're naked.
Yeah, like she can't. That yes, one thing
Yeah.
I will say about her, she has that sexiness, but she's
Yep.
covered. She'll give you a little bit, like a little,
Mhm.
like a little, and like a little
Leave
tease,
some
like
to imagination.
you know, like,
Sean, bro, big up yourself. Bro,
You know?
Sean, thanks for joining us, brother. We about to get out of here though. Had a good time with my peoples. This is our first night back. We've been gone
Yes.
for a while. We back again. Everybody,
Harry, where you been?
Harry, you late?
Yeah,
Late.
Yeah, thanks for showing up though. Please hit like. Please share out your social media platform. And if you guys are commenting in the comment section, we'll come back and we'll comment and keep this conversation going with y'all whatever platform y'all on. We'll find y'all. If y'all commenting, we'll come back.
Will
And
find
Y'all
you.
respond. Talk to us. We talk to
We'll
Yep.
be back next week. Don't cheat the process. Just let the
Don't do
process
it.
go, man.
Don't do it.
that.
Hey guys,
Don't let your friends hype you up.
let's get out of here.
Don't.
Hey, and $6,700 is more than enough.
More than enough.
Don't-
Don't let them hype you.
So any little
Don't let 'em
clown
hype
that's
you.
out there saying that he can go to heaven or hell.
All right now.